Ladies and gentlemen, hello, greetings. Starting off with a little bit of music here, and by little, I don't mean like little, because this is a fucking big fucking thing. As you heard, the Black Knife cover is here. You might have heard snippets of it on previous streams, like these like unfinished work in progress things. You know, I showed it off in the YouTube upload, like a very, very early demo of my Black Knife cover. Now, here's the thing. When I started making this thing, like, it was a solo project. You know, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But I'm like, I want this thing tighter, I want it to sound better. So, naturally, I contact Frank, and I say to Frank, would you like to collaborate on this? And it's a little different from the demo version. In fact, it's so different that it's a completely new song. Because Frank took up the task to basically redo all of it. Alright? Frank is super musically inclined, where he can like read sheet music, he can do all this shit. And I could never ever in a million years do this without Frank. So in a way, this is almost like a Sightlord production. It's the highest effort. There's no shit post in it. Well, there's some stuff in it, but Frank plays an amazing solo on this. He does amazing guitars, and the bass that he plays on this, the composition that Frank made for this, like it takes that piece of shit that I made, and it just squeezes it like a grapefruit, you know. Yeah, we are super fucking proud of this, and not only that. But Frank is also a fucking artist. My main man can draw, and Frank made this album cover for this release. So I cannot say enough good things about how much Frank helped with this. So all of this credit goes to Frank, because my goodness, this thing, we are super fucking proud of it. You know, what the hell did you do then? Just kidding. Well, I play a solo in it. I mixed it and we did a bunch of stuff, but this is definitely a Frank sheen polish to it, and that makes this thing really fucking tight. And it's kind of funny too, because when we were producing this, usually in Sightlord we double track the guitars. And initially it was my guitars and Frank, like usually with the Sightlord stuff, but it ended up being like really busy. So like the tracks that I record for guitar, it's only Frank and bass, you know, playing. You'll hear it. So way better guitarist than I am. But that doesn't mean that you can't hear a shitty solo from me as well in this song. But listen, I'm not gonna reveal too much of this lead up, because I know you guys are like brimming with excitement, thinking, "Fuck, man." Man, I finally get to hear this. Yeah, this is gonna blow your fucking tits off. And this sounds like a shit post. Like, you know, when I talk like this, it's usually like, what are you really doing here? And it's just like bo ba 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 do bo do ba ba bo ba, six in Minecraft. But no, this is for real, man, and we are super fucking proud of it. It's gonna really blow you away. Usually when I play music like this, I usually leave the compressor off. I don't know if I should do that for this, because it's so naturally loud anyway. Is Frank in chat? Calling Dr. Frank. Frank. Watch him reply with a toilet emote. Where's the Frank? There he is. There's Frank. Okay. But yeah, you know, but I would say this is as close as like a unofficial Sightlord thing, because it's like, you know, Sightlord is very serious compared to like Vargskelethor shitpost Minecraft crap, sex with cars crap, but it's still not officially Sightlord. So it's like right in between, you know, because usually with production, or sorry, I'm talking a lot here, Vargskelethor, it's not always like super polished, but this has actually got some polish to it, and there's a music video too to this. I'm gonna do this. If you're one of the maniacs that sit around and chat 5 minutes before the stream, you might have seen this. Majority of you guys coming in have not seen this. So the cover art drawn by Frank, and it's really good. I'm gonna try and just put off the compressor for now for this, because I don't want it to like. I never had the compressor on. Holy shit. Okay, well that's it. Okay, that's good. Anyway, I have wasted enough of your time yapping. Instead, I'm gonna show you something that is real fucking cool. Are you fucking ready? Are you fucking ready for this? You better be. Yeah, man. So that this is better than Elf. So yeah, that's the Black Knife cover. There's a lot of medley stuff in there. There's like Power of Neo, Javel, World Revolving. There's there's a bunch of shit packed in here, but yeah, man. Pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it. You know, my walls are painted white. Was there for the freedom motif. Somebody, I showed this to one of the mods earlier, and I think it was Josh who said that there's definitely an F-Zero X vibe to this, and goddamn it should be. But yeah, man, took a little while to make, but nice guitar tune. Do you use a VST or revamped a real thing with real amps and music? It is VSTs that I surgically model after things I like, you know. But you guys made some absolutely incredible job on this one. It's fantastic. Well, thank you. I think the thing is, with a lot of Black Knife covers, people downtune a lot for a very genty sound, and I don't want to like sound so poignant here and like make ours that unique to them, but I think that ours is one of the few that stay in E standard tuning, you know. But a lot of people have covered this song. But gent is the modern metal sound, you know. No, it's okay. All props go to Mick Gordon and Meshuggah, right? You cooked so well, you made Gordon Ramsay to be a fast food chef. I mean, the thing, there's a lot of like studio magic when you make stuff like this. It is not just you know, drums, guitar, bass. There's a lot of hooey going on as you're listening to it. A lot of orchestral stuff. And are you gonna upload that to Spotify or something? We were thinking of dropping Race Up Your Bat and the Black Knife thing on Bandcamp and possibly Spotify. We'll see. But you know, it's pretty cool. String gauge 10s. You know, it's actually funny. I used to play with really fucking heavy strings, and you know, because I have really, what's it called when your fingers are really like, you know, by guitars, like it's the skin is super thick, callous. Yeah, my fingers are really callous. I'm used to that. And then I, you know, I went to Florida and I played on Frank's guitars. I'm like, holy shit, this is like playing on fucking air. And I switched to light gauges too. And it makes for really easy bending when you're playing solos and stuff. Because I used to play really, really thick strings, you know, because I was like, well, it's so down-tuned anyway. But what strings do I use? I think I have strings right here. I have all my guitar picks in a skull. I'm not kidding. These are Ernie Ball custom gauge 8, 11, 14, 22, 30, 38. Well, they're not like super lights, but you know, you play with Ernie Balls, yeah. Ernie Balls. Yeah, I play pretty thin. I kind of like a little twangy sound nowadays. Har du en 8-strängad? Nej. What's your opinion on old school metalcore like Prayer for Cleansing? Metalcore has never been my thing because I think like metalcore has been like a fucked up genre over the years. Like metalcore for me is like Marauder and DRI, which is more like crossover thrash. Like the blend of hardcore and metal has mutated into like something very strange. It's like clean singing and like these things. Like the other day, I got into a band called Mongrel, and it kind of sounds like Hatebreed meets Suffocation. It's really, really interesting stuff. But yeah, Marauder I really like. But when you're talking about that like 2000s As I Lay Dying music, well, some of the riffs are cool, but I feel like that genre specifically is kind of like frozen in time, because I don't think a lot of people play that at the gates Gothenburg-y metalcore too much anymore, because I think it evolved into deathcore nowadays. And I don't know, man, I I can appreciate it, sure, but it's not really my jam, you know. Thoughts on Trivium? I'm so cool. Yeah, Matt Heafy is a talented guy. I think there's some cool Trivium songs, sure. Thoughts on Blood Incantation? Oh, there's a cool band. Do I like Atreyu? There's one Atreyu song I like, but only like at the very beginning. It's Bleeding Mascara, I think, because it got that pretty cool sweep section. But the rest of the song I can take or leave, man. I don't know, man. I don't know why we're talking about metalcore here, but you know, I want to say Trivium is much metalcore in my opinion. It's more modern rock. Thoughts on Scythelord? Bad. Now, Joey, do a cover of Friend Inside Me. We were talking, me and Frank. This might be more of a Frank project, but he was gonna cover. I think you were talking about like Third Sanctuary, because Frank comes from the proggy metal side, and I'm not talking about the Dream Theaters out there, okay? And I think yeah, you might want to check up on Frank's stuff. By the way. When this goes up on YouTube, you can find a link to Frank's YouTube channel, and Frank has an extensive library of various covers and stuff like that. You can actually hear one of Frank's tunes in the Hard Time 3 upload. It's the Mystic Quest battle theme, and that's Frank playing that. So yeah, if you like more video game music, go check out Frank's channel, man. Yeah, it's Spelunky just linked the channel, so go check that out. Give Frank a subscription. How do you feel about orchestras playing metal music? Does it work? Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You know, but I mean, Black Submarine has an orchestra in it. What are prog metal bands you like? Oh fuck, Watchtower. I like Mekong Delta. A lot of thrash prog here, but I like that. When it comes to like, I don't know if I really should say these guys are like. Well, they are kind of prog, but Atheist, Cynic, Obscura, shit like that. But what about a Burning Eyes cover? We don't need to do one because it's literally in the song. You know, you should do a whole stream just talking about metal and hardcore. I'd be so down. Hardcore is my life. That first Marauder album, Master Killer. Can't tell you how many times I listened to it. It's so fucking good. Have you listened to Anacrusis? Yes. Very, very down-tuned thrash prog. Weird vocals, though. Random question, what about Merciless? Good Swedish thrash. Death thrash. It's like if you took, I don't know, like a Swedish Demolition Hammer, but made it a little faster, you know? Thoughts on the Metal Station from GTA 4's DLC? Oh, with Max Cavalera in it? I think Riot of Violence is all there, and Deicide, Dead by Dawn. And a chance we check out Mario Music's composer mode today. Would love to see you bullshit in it. Yes, we're gonna do a Mario Paint stream, and we're gonna do best of both worlds, TM. What are your thoughts on Nail Bomb? Oh, love that album, man. So that Frank hasn't posted a cover for a long time. Tell him to revive the channel, man. Yeah, Frank. Just shit out content. Don't take your time with stuff, okay? The people just want a bunch of uploads, okay? That's how you do it, okay? Fuck it. Hey, it's reality. Don't you know God? You like Ministry? Yeah, I like Ministry. There's some cool songs on there. I like really, really, really early Ministry too. I like new wave music too. Listen, but anyway, thank you for checking out this. It'll go up on YouTube, and you know, once again, I don't know what we're doing next, but I can tell you this, because we are doing a lot of music. The Scythelord EP, full of covers, is a cover. We're doing more covers. Is being hard at work. You might notice that sometimes I sound like complete dog shit on stream, and that's because we spend a lot of time tinkering our way at that, you know. So yeah, check that out. And we are also there's can I say completely clandestine here. There's a new Scythelord song on that EP, so it's not just covers. So a lot to look forward to, everybody. And if you are like curious, if you're like, you know, I like this, but I like my music bad. The Car Sex album. seriously, everybody calls it Car Sex album, and I'm just wondering if I should just change the title of this fucking thing into Car Sex album, because like people will not call it what is the intended name is. Car Sex album. You know, nobody calls it Faster Than Sex. So fuck it. You know, but anyway, play the song again, car fucker. But Frank, would you like to I just got your DM. Frankenold, would you like to hop on stream? We haven't done that since fucking when Toxic Minds released in fucking 2016. And I had my voice gone. Okay, yeah, let me call you up. You ready? Okay, I'm up. Okay, this is like an impromptu thing. Frank, calling Dr. Frank.
Is this shit on?
Yes, it works. Okay, there we go.
Awesome. No,
okay.
Yeah, we've been away at this shit for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude, this is funny. I remember I saw that stream of yours, like when you first saw this Roaring Night guy. You didn't even bother to fight him as soon as you heard the music. You're like, oh, fuck, I have to cover this immediately. I thought that was really funny. You were inspired to do that shit right off the jump.
Yeah, well...
And then you approached me, like, oh, hey, Frank, can you do something? I forgot what you asked. And I'm like, okay, well... I don't know, maybe I want to focus on Scythe Lord for now, and then I slowly got more and more obsessed with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it was like, you know, when I played Chapter 3, it was Race Up Your Bat, and I'm like, and I was doing like an impromptu cover, thinking like, you know, I'm just gonna play around here, because it's just a cool tune, because there's a lot of cool music in the game. And I'm like, well, you know, this is an impromptu thing, I might do a thing off stream, and I'm like, wow, that was really, really fun to do. And I'm like, and then I get to the Roaring Night, I'm like, oh man, this music kicks fucking ass. Yeah. And I get my guitar out, I'm like, this is a little more tricky than I anticipated. I'm like, diggy 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 diggy. And after that, you know, I was working on something off stream, and on the YouTube upload, you know, the Deltarune streams are a little exclusive in that way, because they have like extra bonus features just exclusive for YouTube. And I had a very, very, very early demo, you know, and I put it up there, and you know, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna start working on this. And I think I approached you and said something like, I need your help with this, okay? This sounds kind of dog shit. I don't think I used the exact words, but I'm like, I need something that has a little oomph to it. And you basically transcribed it and like made such a fucking amazing job, because like you listen to Frank's guitars, like we have a different playing styles. Frank plays with little gain, and I'm just cranking it to 11, and it's so clean. Like, as I said this on stream earlier too, we usually double track stuff in Scythe Lord, and you know, when I did my guitar layer in this song, I'm like, this just adds less clarity. So I'm like, fucking delete all my guitars, just let Frank's guitars be in the fucking sound mix. So you know, that is.
That was kind of unfortunate. I was like, hey man, do you want to like send me some of your DIs? I can reamp it, try to make it work. And then Joel was like, nah, fuck it. I'll just
fuck it.
I wasted like a few hours of my time.
It's fun. I think you said something like, yeah, let's get a Terry date mix later on down the line.
Yeah.
10 years reissue, different mix. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, but you know, I did a little spiel about, you know, the Scythe Lord release we have here, and we are hard at work with that, and you know, it's taken a long ass time, but we're finally getting somewhere. You know, but we're working on a completely new song, and you know, I'm not sure if this is super NDA, but in the upcoming Monkey Wrench episode, you might hear a little something, you know, TM. So there's been a lot of musical stuff that's gonna be blasted in your ear soon, you know. So NDA broken. I think literally, fuck it, was it Zerl who already showed, because he's got his Patreon stuff. He's you know, people already kind of know, but you know. Just don't tell Joel anything you want to stay a secret. Yeah. Just shh. Keep everything on the wraps.
Well, listen, Zero, if you're listening, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. But as you know, I mean, all right, cat's out of the bag. Listen, if you don't know already, so, the next episode of Monkey Wrench, and again, if you want spoilers or not, I'm not sure if you should listen to this, but the next episode has a hot dog eating competition, right? And Zerl got a bunch of celebrity, like food eater guys, like Matt Stoney and Joey Chestnuts. And what he did, he said, like, I need hot dog metal. So we sat down for a day, and we didn't know what that meant, but we interpreted it to the best of our abilities. So you get to hear Joey Chestnuts scarf down 20 hot dogs with jawbone, and it's really good. It sounds kind of like Watchtower meets what's this guy from Wasp?
Chris Holmes?
Yeah, Chris Holmes meets Watchtower.
Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Look forward to it in 2030. Glacier and Resistance. Well, okay.
Listen, it'll be worth the wait. Just be patient, guys.
Joey the NDA, for fuck's sake. Listen, I've had a big fucking Q&A. Why don't you answer now that you're in the hot seat here? People are asking.
All right. Okay,
go ahead.
All right, this is.
I'm gonna go piss in the meantime.
All right, you go piss. Blackie Lawless? No, he's like the singer. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. I've never done this sort of. I only just played Undertale a few days ago. I've never played it before, but even before I even started playing that, I was on this Black Knife cover thing, and I knew it meant a lot to people. These two games, Undertale, Deltarune. So I'm thinking I really gotta put my full effort into this. And Joel, it means a lot to Joel. It means a lot to you guys, and it's. The fervor you fucking people have for these games is amazing. It's nothing short of amazing. So this is a really cool opportunity to do. And I was there when Joel played the music. I saw all the comments, all the praise. I really take that to heart. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I'm so glad you guys really like it. We're gonna try to get this on as many platforms as we can. Get it on Bandcamp, YouTube, Spotify. Maybe we'll try to get this to work out. This is so much fun to do, and it's kind of fun to go to chiptunes, or I don't know what you'd call this exactly, that sound fun, and try to transcribe what you're hearing to an instrument that's in your hands. That's a really fucking interesting challenge. I
just came back and I listened to you talk about this. I'm gonna drop a little funny trivia about Frank. So he plays Undertale, and you know that like musical little thing on the piano in Undertale, where you gotta like figure out a puzzle just from the notes. He did that in 2 seconds. Okay, my main man here can listen to shit and immediately be like, and it takes me like 30 minutes of like just spamming the keys, So fuck it, you figured that out real quick. So that's a testament to your fucking ears.
That came as a result of a lot of bashing my head against the wall, and I had good professors and good ear training and shit. It's ear training being the operative word here. It took a lot of fucking effort. I
remember there was one time where I'm like, you fucking show off, asshole. It was like, yeah, I don't read tabs. I'm like, what? It's like, now fuck the tabs. I'm like, what? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here.
Because they're usually wrong. They're usually full of shit.
Yeah, I'm like, 035, 0365. Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if anything, the difference between tabs and listening just from your ears, I do that too, of course, but I feel like tabs is a great jumping off point, and then you like filter it through. You're like, okay, what's actually going on here? But it's funny, when I started playing guitar in like 2006, a lot of the bassline muscle memory riffs, like there's a lot of like Metallica songs I play wrong and I can't unfucking do it because I used to read bad tabs back in the day, and now like there's the accurate way of playing it, but I'm like, my brain defaults to like, that's not how you play. It reminds me of these old Metallica tablature books that is like factually incorrect. It's like Master of Puppets is in like 7/4, What?
Yeah, no, those books are mangled, dude.
Yeah. Taught Joey wrong as a joke. But let me not take away from your thunder here. I'm gonna get a glass of fucking cold Pepsi because it's fucking warm as shit. That you might be hearing my AC here. But yeah, take it away, Frank. Just scam them, you know. Dupe them.
Pretty fucking brutal hot too here in Miami. Oh my god. All right, what's the trickiest part of the song? Probably the chorus, the part that goes that shit like that. That was really hard. You got to like jump from an octave, and that was even harder to do on bass because it takes more force to play bass cleanly. The song was full of challenges though. A lot of creative challenges. The thing at the beginning where the roaring night is roaring and wailing and shit. That took a few tries to get it right because I wanted to get that real screechiness. Because he's doing this fucking insane pose and his head is opening up and his rib cage is opening up with this thing inside. It had to sound like primal, and that was something I really wanted to capture in that recording. That was done with the slide guitar. Here's a little pro tip: if you don't have a tremolo or a Floyd Rose and you want like a really screechy sound, get a slide. Get a little slide. It's like $7, and you just put like a shitload of distortion, and you just go up and down the neck. You'll get a real proper screaming sound, and you don't need a Floyd Rose for that. The best. I don't know about the best. There's a lot of really talented people. There's an FM Drive cover. It's like a Sega Genesis sound that I heard of Black Knife, and that was fucking badass. What was the name of that one? I'm gonna go through my YouTube here.
Listen, I'm not. You know, listen. This is not an egotistical thing or like. But I'm gonna say all the other covers that has ever been attempted on the song is now null and void. This is number one. Okay, so if you are working on one, just delete it. Okay. So you know, because music is a competition. Okay. It's not about the joy of creation. It's the joy about penis, you know. So no ego, just facts, you know. It's not that if Nintendo were musicians, the joy of creation, which is funny because we're doing Bob Ross later on, the joy of creation, or whatever it's called. Tony Tarantulas, you just quit and let Hoel make music instead. Well, the credit goes to Frank here, ladies and gentlemen, because if Frank
is a team effort, folks.
If Frank is not involved in this, it turns into you know, shit Susie, get it together, you know. Joey, can we listen to it again? I will play it in the BRB, I guess. Where's the song about your love for Bob Ross, Joey? That's definitely a Vargskelethor release TM. But someone said, unironically, the best cover I've heard, 11 out of 10, genuinely. Well, let me just pivot into like non-asshole sarcasm here. A lot of people have covered a fuck ton of Deltarune music. And I sure hope that the moment we upload this on YouTube, Materia Music doesn't incinerate us to a fucking cinder. Because I remember it was kind of funny. When I released the Race Up Your Bat thing on YouTube, somebody said, oh, Toby Fox uploaded a playlist of his favorite, like, Deltarune things. That wasn't Toby Fox. That was, like, Materia Collective, basically not appreciating the music. They basically put a sniper scope on the things that they want to claim for future reference. We're like, that belongs to us. And,
that's fucking diabolical. Holy
yeah,
shit.
Toby Fox, like, picked the worst people to have... you know, distribute the music, because let me tell you something, every single Deltarune, I mean, listen, I don't give a fuck about, like, if I put a song on YouTube and it is demonetized and all of the stream goes to this one person, that's fine. I care more about can it be viewed in Germany or not. But every single Deltarune stream I've done has, like, a 5-second song from the game, and it's like, yeah, you uploaded our soundtrack, asshole. So tough shit. That's just how it is. But what can you do? But I wish the guy could get somebody else to handle that, because he made a tweet, Toby Fox himself, saying, hey, if your video has been claimed by these guys, that's a problem, and I didn't like endorse this. So his own people is like going against his wishes. That's our video now. But you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But you know, this isn't about making a single and saying like you know, we're trying to get it distributed as much as possible. We just like making fucking music, okay? At the end of the day, and as long as people can hear it, that's the most important thing to me. You know, Toby fucking despises material, but can't do anything about it. Sadly, my main man is like locked in under mafia. Okay, you know, they're gonna fucking sending him a goddamn. Toriel head on a bed, you know, when he wakes up.
The Godfather.
Yeah, fuck it.
What was that fucking thing Children of Bodom did? What was that? They just changed names?
Yeah, I forget what the original name was, but basically, to get out of the contract that they had with the people, distributors, they basically faked breaking up and reformed the exact same band like 10 seconds later and said, no, it's a new band. You know? So, that's what he should do. No, my name is, Bonnie Tox, and, I made a game called, Nut Dealer, and check out my music. It sounds very similar to something else, but it's not. Lamau. So that's the equivalent of showing up with a fake mustache, yes. Just rename it to Toby Folks. Oh, I see, that's good, that's good.
It works.
Yeah. Boner Tonks. But, you know, it's funny, too, because, you had to do, crash course in, you know, Deltarune, Undertale.
Yeah, I was just saying that I only played Undertale like what was it, like less than a week ago?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
oh shit, what does any of this mean?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Undertale is what I've heard through what you call cultural osmosis. Yeah. Because it's such a phenomenon, these games, that you can't, if you're on the internet, you can't avoid this at all. If you're even vaguely aware about video games and you go on the internet, you're gonna hear about these two fucking games. Yeah.
And I remember, because, you know, I have my theories, TM, and shit like that, and you want to believe the absolute, like, anthrax mail bomb message that I sent Frank about the lore and facts about this game. I'm like, all right, check this shit out, man. And I'm like, all right, here's this, and I think the Roaring Knight is that, and I think this, and I think that, and I think, like, it was seriously, it's like 6,000 messages of just letters.
Sent me a fucking manifesto, dude. I was on a walk, and my phone was going like a typewriter. It was like, holy shit. No, it was fun reading all that. I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of depth to this fucking game that I'm completely ignorant of.
Yeah. But you know, now that you, I mean, you haven't actually played Deltarune yet, and we've had the privilege of seeing you stream it. But I said this too. I said it on a more serious note, okay? And I've talked about this multiple times on stream. But whenever Frank streams fucking Undertale, something bad happens. Okay? First time, I'm not exaggerating about this, guys. He boots the game up and we're like, oh, let's play some fucking, you know, Undertale. Let's have some fun. Ozzy Osbourne passes away. And our fucking mood, I mean, this was during it. And it just, like, the fucking air got sucked out of the balloon and we're like, fuck, you know. And that was a real fucking negative thing. And then the second time he streams it, Hulk Hogan dies. And yeah, man, it has been super weird seeing one of my favorite games, one of my, like, highlights of video games, juxtaposition with these horrible news. So the timing of these things have been garbage. So now I'm afraid of asking when you are gonna stream Deltarune. We're like, oh, just I'm gonna shut off the news here. I can't handle this. Rip the internet out.
I think the bad energy is with Undertale, because I did the regular playthrough and I did the real ending or something.
The True Pacifist, yeah.
I did enjoy the game, by the way. I thought it was a very charming game. I can definitely see the appeal. It has a lot of character and a lot of characters in it, right? And very unique game. But the really bad thing is that you mentioned all these things happening, on these significant people dying, and then you're like, hey Frank, when are you gonna do a fucking genocide run? I'm thinking, no, I think that just might exacerbate the universe. It might make the fucking earth explode. I don't know. I don't want to chance anything. Fuck it.
Frank has context, by the way, because I linked him, like, the Chara ending bit. So like, you know, but you know, the genocide route is meant to make you feel like absolute garbage shit, and you know, I'm gonna like retread that territory when I, you know, play the Snowgrave route. But it's Frank has a unique perspective on this because like we've all experienced this. You guys, if you haven't played the games yourselves, you've seen my streams of it and like seen it vicariously, right? But it's almost like, you know when you have a favorite game and you're like, you know, I wish I could drink some fucking like mind bleach and relive all this shit from the first time ever. Frank is at a crossroads here where like he has now played Undertale and like is going to check out Deltarune, and the fascinating thing for me is he can skip the fucking, you know, at the airports when you have the speed lines where you just go really fast. He doesn't have to wait like 16 fucking years in between these chapters. He has everything ready and served. Okay,
well, it's like the house. Is it?
No, but the house is fully painted. You can live in this house. We started off living in a tent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I was patient. I was waiting for the house to get built, and now I'm gonna fucking just park my ass in here. Thanks guys, make some room.
Yeah. Up to chapter 4 anyway. You know it's so funny too, because you know, I was very close during my solo on this song. I was like, should I put Bone Trousel in it? Because you know nobody knows who the Roaring Knight is, and I've seen the you know, Roaring Knight is Papyrus, and I'm like, I'm already putting in Jevil, I'm putting in Spamton, and if I did that, I'm like, this just turns into like, this is stupid, you know. But you know, it's gonna be fascinating to see you play Delta for the first time. And I've said this before, I actually fucked up because I told Frank before, because we were talking about, you know, making the music, and he had known about this stuff but hasn't actually played it, and it was about to play Deltarune first. And I gave him the okay to do that. I'm like, yeah, well, it's a different story, different universe. You don't really need to do that. And then I'm realizing, like, how fucking dumb am I? You need to play Undertale before you play Deltarune. It's like, you would miss so much of, like, important baseline lore and shit like that. And I listen, I know, I do have a bit of a point here. You can't, I think, in fact, correct me if I'm wrong here, chat, but I think Deltarune starts with a disclaimer saying, have you played Undertale? You probably should have before you do this, lol. I guess you can equate it to like a Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. Yeah, you can play Majora's Mask first if you want. It does. Yeah, the game warns you. So I actually contested Tony on this, and I said, nah, you know, start with Deltarune first. But no, but Frank did it the right way. He started off with Undertale, and you know, whenever you're gonna do Deltarune, you'll be like, oh, this is what this shit was all about. This, because again, Frank experienced like Undertale through, in his words, through me, cultural osmosis, because like 2015, 2014, those years, it was 2015 it came out. I mean, you could not escape this fucking game. Like, you have seen this game, you know. I know Vinny like doesn't like particularly enjoy the osmosis of this game, and he played the game, not the actual game, but he was shitposting about it yesterday. He has in a way experienced it as well. I mean, you'd have to live in a far eastern rural village to be like, Undertale? What? You know, I don't know why he's Dracula, but you get my point. Jimmy, do you know about the secret third Dreamer family member, Togor? Togor Dreamer. I'm not experienced with Togor, but I think Togor is from Manos the Hands of Fate. Do you think the Amish knew about Undertale? Well, I know that Mr. Game Theory, he went to the Pope and he gave him that, and I think I can break cultural molds here, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of them don't even have computers, but I don't think it matters. You know what I mean? You can just get that Undertale disc, question mark, and you can get it on a vinyl and just, you know, and you play it, and you might extrapolate from the screeches gameplay. Okay, fuck it, just keep it analog, you know.
Make it a choose your own adventure book. Airdrop it in a village or something.
Let's see here. Frank linked me up a funny mod the other day. He linked me a fucking mod for Deltarune where you play with the mouse, and I gotta check that out someday because that sounds absolutely insane. You know about this, chat? The mouse mod? No, not like a rat, like cursor mod. That sounds awful. Do it. There's like a, I think it was a multiplayer mod too. I saw the other day.
Multiplayer mod for this game?
Yeah.
How the fuck
No,
does that work?
Noel hates that mod. Sounds kind of overpowered. Yeah, I think that's like the point, I guess. By the way, when you play Deltarune, Frank, the Roaring Knight has been nerfed.
Really? Oh no.
No.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's my reaction too. But here's the thing. Apparently, only one specific attack that was insta-kill is now, like, slightly nerfed. So it's not like, oh, you're gonna be playing this game and you're gonna like, oh, this isn't that bad. But, you know, let's see here. You can downgrade the game version. That reminds me, Frank linked me up. This was many years ago on a 7 Spooky Games. It was called The Lighthouse. And I played the updated Steam version, and it sucked. Because I saw you stream the original, and you had to go into right-click, properties, and opt in for like beta, and downgrade it to like the original version. Because there was like a remaster that came out, and it was like not good.
They fucking they put too much shit in it. The original was really short. It didn't have like this Quake dungeon bullshit in it.
Yeah.
It was really understated, and it was just fucked up.
Joel, have you heard of Mage Arena? It's a wizard game where you have to use your real voice to cast spells. I think somebody linked me up that the other day. It's an FPS game, and it kind of looks like there's like a Steam game where you play as like Vikings, pirates, and like knights. You literally have to shout fireball and stuff. Yeah, it's Magic Missile. I gotta check. No, it's not. It's not that one. Vinny and his gang played it for 10 minutes and they enjoyed it. Well, I gotta definitely check that out someday. I have been fiending for some more like medieval combat TM. And I want to play Die by the Sword. Shout out to Pat, by the way, one of his favorite games. That's Pirates, Vikings, and Knights on Swords. Right, that's the game. Thunder Blast, I got your back. Listen, Frank, I don't want to boot you out of my house here, but why don't you take a few more questions, and I gotta go run over people with Ascor here.
Oh my god. Are you playing that game Vinny
Yeah.
played and you're splat? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Alright, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Will you scare him again when you visit him? I just fucking might.
Oh, okay.
What are your favorite prog metal bands? Shit. Watchtower's up there. I like Atheist. I can't really name them off the top of my head. I have like a whole bunch of stuff I listen to. It's like a mess. But definitely, there's Aspid, which they're like a technical progressive thrash metal band. They're from Russia. They're kick-ass. They have one release. Check them out. It's like the Snake, Aspid. You like North Florida? I love Northern Florida. It's so much nicer up there. I've been camping up there a bunch of times. I really miss going up there. A lot of my friends are up there. I wear NASCAR and metal. Fuck yeah. Crack off a beer. Favorite track of Somewhere in Time? Oh, that's gotta be fucking Deja Vu. That one. I like that one.
Oh, Deja Vu.
Oh, that's a great fucking album. That's one of my favorite ones.
It is my favorite, yeah.
Would you do? I was considering doing a cover of a Tim Fallon song. I want to do Plock, but then I heard Third Sanctuary, and I'm like, this is really plocky. It's very like 70s rock in my mind. I hear it.
Fucking.
That's gonna be a lot of.
Could you imagine being musically inept and like saying, fuck the time signatures, I'm gonna keep it to 4/4. Fuck it. Phil Rudd it. Just ignore it.
I'll just embro my way through shit. You know, do that shit.
Shout out to Racer.
Lost Girl. You know what? I may have not played the games, but the music of Undertale and Deltarune, my god, I've been keeping up with that. That's something I'm not ignorant of. That music is fucking incredible. I don't know how that guy does it, how he makes all these tunes. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's sketching out ideas through leitmotifs and shit. It's really smart what he's doing. and I don't even know how you can even think like that. This guy's got a brain on him. And it was, what was it? He had like a fever dream, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I have to make this game."
Yeah, it was Deltarune. He like years ago. I'm like, okay, I've seen this amazing ending in my head, and I have to like manifest this thing into reality.
I mean, you just got to be fucking crazy to do stuff like this, I think.
Yeah.
But here, I'm not gonna take any more of your time. I know you got a stream to do. I'm very grateful that you had me on. I'm very grateful for you people for checking it out, the music, liking it. I'm very happy that you people like it, and it's gonna be released very soon. So,
Yes.
thank you so much again for having me on, Joel. Thank you for including me on this little musical project. I think we turned out something pretty fucking badass.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is gonna be one of the cooler things I've been a part of. So with that said, I'm gonna go ta-ta, farewell. You people have a wonderful day.
And before Frank heads out,
yeah.
remember Frank has a YouTube channel full of really cool covers. If you like everything from like Ace Combat to Perfect Dark, check that shit out. He's done many covers of that, of various stuff. He even did a Metal Gear 2 cover, and I'm not talking about solid, I'm talking fucking NES.
Snake's Revenge.
We're taking obscure shit. So please, there's a link in the chat right now, but if you cannot just navigate a mouse because it was blown off by a dynamite, then you know, use your mouth and go and go on the keyboard and put on Frank's Muzak. That is PHRENKS Muzak, as in Muzak, German style. So you know, use your nose. Yeah, sure, whatever. Or even better, here's what you do. Go on your phone and do voice and end up on a completely different channel and subscribe there instead and be like, you know, this music isn't so good. It's some guy talking about fleshlights. So check that out, everybody. Check out Frank's music. And again, as I said before, we are hard at work at a Sight Lord EP coming out soon. So that's definitely something to look forward to. On my own side, you know, I have like a stupid shitpost car sex album that'll probably be out in the year 3000. So, you know, set your, what do you call them, cryogenic chambers for that. But, yeah, once again, thank you, Frank, for making an amazing fucking thing here. You know, I look forward to hearing more of your experiences with this game. It's a cool game, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope you get to come up with your own theories about this game, because I'd love to hear how you think Papyrus is the knight.
I'll find my own little, you know, cubbyhole of psychosis, just like the rest of everyone, you know. I'll be going. You people take it easy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joel. I'm gonna get going. Bye-bye.
Yep. Okay, that's Frank. Fucking scammer, man. Fucking scammer. Could you believe that guy coming on here and just promoting his channel? Like, check out my Let's Plays. Check out my Let's Plays on YouTube. Like, don't watch that Joel guy. Check out my Let's Play, you know. Anyway, yeah, that was Frank. Check out Frank's shit. And yeah, we're gonna now actually get to some Deltarune stuff, TM. So yeah, you know it.